Hey guys, this is Poet Spice and I'm back with part 3 of coloring this picture in Jewelry Box by Hanna Karlzon. I'm using my alcohol markers because you know I love them. And we got to the part where we were going to do these flowers. So I have a couple Copics. I don't have very many. I have like literally 4. And then my Ohuhus, and I have my Sprees and my Aspires and all kinds of stuff. So I decided that I was going to use that flower that I showed to use those colors. So like a peachy orange with this to do the flowers in. And I had made it for a card that I did for a previous video on my craft channel. And I had one of these flowers left. So I was like, And I just opened it and threw it on top of this. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess we'll go with these. So I once again took that whole idea of, light, medium, dark. Oh, excuse me. I'm so tired. To use to color in these flowers. And I thought the peachy orangeness was going to look fabulous. So once again, I did a base in all light color. And now I'm going back with a darker color to go over the areas where I would want it to be dark. And just trying to get different areas. So each one of these isn't the same. So you'll notice that it's not light and dark all the way around every little piece the same way. It just depends on how you would want the light to hit it. And since I'm really going for a light in the center of the picture, so a head-on light, it just makes it kind of easy. What I do want to do is one of those like deep moody pictures, where it's like all glowy and oh, look at me, I'm so mysterious. So I'll have to figure out how I'm gonna do that in my own style. You know what I mean, girls and boys? So anyway, I used a third color to make it a little darker. And then going back to a middle and light to blend some of that out. To get rid of that harsh line that you see there. Love it, I love it, I love it. Now, I still don't know what I'm going to do with her eyes or the background, but for the flowers, the ones that are open, we're definitely doing this peachy color. I do love peach. I am definitely not a pink girl. My girl JoJo is. Oh my. Her colors are pink and green. She likes pink and green. I am not a pink girl. Hot pink fuchsia, because it's sassy. But yeah, I'm not a Barbie pink or anything like that. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not that girly, not that girly, not that girly. I guess the girliest I get is glitter. Glitter. I like glitter. Glitter is lovely. Although it does get everywhere though. But the glitter and flowers, they're about as girly as I get. The whole pinky thing and princess dresses and yeah, no. So I do have another video started. So another one I'll be doing is one with crayons. Yes, Crayola crayons in a Coco Wayo book. Woohoo, woohoo. That'll be interesting. I've already started it, so I've got part of it filmed. But it is what it is. I'm just sitting here yakking. I'm actually ready to go to sleep. I'm ready to go to sleep, you guys. I had to go to work and I didn't feel good this weekend. So now I'm just kind of like worn out. Look how pretty that is. I love that color. I love the mixing. So who out there is a marker girl or guy? I love my markers. I love them. They're just so wonderful. And even though this is a brush tip, I'm not really a big fan of brush tip markers. Probably because I am heavy-handed, so they get kind of smushed up. But I don't know. Okay, now I'm going back in with some dark to add some depth to the areas where it should be darker. I'm trying to decide too if I want to put some gel pen or something on here. I'm thinking I might do it for her earrings. The other thing I like about alcohol markers is you can just keep going back over and layer the colors. And because they're transparent, then you get that stuff from underneath to show through. So it's fabulous that way. Somebody asked me a question before, and I can't remember what the question was. It was about markers, but I can't remember. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway coming here soon. Because, one, my birthday is coming up. And number two, I have been doing color videos for a year now. I started like going berserk and just like deep diving into the world of coloring books and colored pencils this time last year because it was on spring break. And I just went nuts. I had maybe like 10 coloring books for years. Like your fancy adult coloring books. And then I don't know what happened, but I was watching coloring videos and stuff like that. And then on spring break, I ordered like 10 books every day or something for a week. And then, of course, after that, it was like, you know how it goes. You're just hooked on it. So, yeah, I think I might do a giveaway. I have a set of Spectrum Noir colored pencils that are extra. And I have a thing of Spree markers that I bought for a giveaway. So, I don't know. I'm trying to decide. What is your coloring story? So when did you get started? When did you just like jump both feet in and just be like, yes, I'm coloring forever? Did you gradually get into adult coloring? Did you just go whole hog? Or what? See, this wasn't that big of a jump for me because I've said it before. I've been in the craft community for years and decades. And so, you know, they're stamped images and you color them, and I love coloring them. And also I was coloring in, you know, if I wanted to color like a bigger picture, I would color, you know, get an old coloring book that you can get from the Dollar Tree for $1 or something. So actually coloring was not new, but oh my gosh, the world opened up when I saw all these beautiful adult coloring books. What? Yes. So flip through, order, Amazon, order. Now markers and pencils, pretty much markers. I had tons of those already. But, you know. Okay, so here I am doing these leaves that are in a different fashion. And I was going to do them yellow, and then I decided, nah. So I decided I would take different colors of peach and do them in a different order. So that I would still have peach, but they would just be a little bit different. And then add that to it. Yes. Just sitting, I'm looking at this framed And just sitting there, it looks like the Lady Hawk. She-Hulk. Is that what is it called? She-Hulk. Hulk. She-Hulk. With her green fingers in the skin. Or Elphaba from Wicked. Has anybody read that book? I haven't seen the musical or whatever because I actually don't like musicals. The singing gets on my nerves. Which I think is another reason why I stopped watching Disney movies for the most part. Too much singing. I'm like, can't we just get on with the story? What is your favorite Disney movie? Mine are from back in the day, okay? Like when my brother was little. And so you got Lion King, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and my favorite is Aladdin. You never had a friend, never had a friend. You never had a friend, never had. You ain't never had a friend like me. You ain't never had a friend like me. Boop. In the original one, not the Will Smith one. I tried to watch that DVD because my Mr. Man bought it for me. I got 10 minutes into it and I was like, this is boring. This is so boring. I was so mad. I'm like, yeah, you ruined Aladdin. You ruined it. You ruined it. So yeah, like I was saying, what is your favorite Disney movie? If you like Disney movies. I know one I have not seen that just blew up and just took over the world for a while was Frozen. I have never seen that movie. Once again, I tried to watch it. I got about 10 minutes in and I'm like, this is too much singing and I'm bored. I just couldn't deal with it. I'm like, yeah, no. Turn it. Find something else to stream on Hulu and Disney Plus. Oh my gosh. I want to read a book. Has anybody got a good suggestion? I'm tempted to open my Game of Thrones box set of books. But then once you open the box set, then it looks all terrible, you know? Or read another Brian Lumley vampire book. I don't know. Read something else. Da, 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 da. So see here, I ended up going a little more with the yellows. I wasn't going to, and then I was like, yeah, I'm getting bored with this peach here. So add a little yellow up in there instead, which also settles my quandary from last time because I'm like, am I going to do these yellow or peach or what? And we ended up doing them both. There you go. But there'll be several things I still need to do on this picture for the next round, the final round. Or maybe if nobody wants to see it, I'll just finish it and then show you the end, the final picture. But I still want to add something to the green leaves over there because they're just very flat. So I need to do something with that. I might grab gel pens and do it or something like that. Who knows? Okay, random thought. I was thinking maybe I want some cereal. I don't know. I'm having a moment. Okay, you guys, what new coloring book are you looking forward to getting when it comes out? Does anybody have some suggestions? They must get the book when it comes out? I saw a few flip throughs of Kirby Rosanis' new book. And I'm like, how did these people get this book so early? It ain't even coming out to the 29th. So I'm like, I'm jealous. But, so I've seen maybe 3 people do flip throughs of the new Kirby Rosanis book. I forget what it's called. Something like Myths or something like that. And so it's one of those books where I'm like, about half of the book, I'm like, yes. And then the other half, I'm like, I would never color that. So I'm debating on whether I want to get that one or not. Then, of course, in April, I want to say in April. First of all, speaking of April, can you guys believe it's like halfway through the month of March and we're about to be talking about April? What? Yes. Woo, time is spinning out of control, So the Kirby Rosanis book. And then it is I want to say in April there's a mythographic coming out. But I can't remember if it is a mythographic. I think it is. And so if it's a Joseph mythographic, it's almost an auto buy for me. It's like, yeah, we'll just put that in the cart and get it. There was something else coming out. Kirby Rosanis, a mythographic. Oh my gosh, the Hanna Karlzon book. But of course, because I live in the United States, it won't come out here for a while. I mean, we still don't even have, what is it, The Witch's Cottage yet. I had to get mine on Book Depository. And then so the new one she has out, I definitely want that one because that one was cool. So I guess those are the 3 that are on my must buy as soon as they come out. Which I don't really need them as soon as they come out because I have over 100 coloring books. And then, so in less than a year, my book collection, my book collection went from like 10 to over 100. That's ridiculous. Now I know in comparison to some people, 100 is nothing, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm like, oh my. Now my die collection, on the other hand, is out of control. Totally out of control. Ridiculous. At last count, it was 4,000 sets plus something. So I don't even know what it is anymore. Because I stopped counting. So ridiculous. Who else does paper crafting besides coloring? And if you do paper crafting, what kind of paper crafts do you do? I make cards, and I love making junk journals. Cards and junk journals are the things I make most. And then tags. I love making tags too. Let's see. And I actually like to make embellishments too. Paper embellishments. So that's pretty fun. So that's what I make the most. Oh, you see my desk? So you see in that corner up there, see paper crafting right there and all those dies that are just sitting there. Ridiculousness. So much crap. So now we're going to start her shirt, I think. Or did I do the earrings? Did I do earrings or did I do shirt? We did shirt. Yes. This time I decided to go ahead and use the same colors that I used in her hair and put it in her shirt at the bottom because I wanted to balance it out because that's a lot of purple. on the top with very little on the with nothing at the bottom. So by doing her shirt, then it'll kind of balance out the hair. And then we'll have the variety of colors in the middle. Also, I guess I didn't really talk about that before either. Same thing with the flowers. So if you'll notice, I put peach flowers and yellow flowers like in a balance to each other. So you have like a cluster of peach, and then in another section you have yellow, and then balance it again with smaller pieces of yellow in various areas. Because I don't like just having like in the right hand corners there's a big blotch of pink, and then in the left hand corner there's a big blotch of blue. I don't like that. So I try to balance the colors out. Otherwise it doesn't look right to me. Now when some other people do it, and it's like, okay, that looks nice when they do it. But to me, when I do it, I'm just like, I don't like that. So I try to get the balance of colors to match. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with this lacy part yet. So I did color up to it, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that scallopy lacy part yet. I kind of don't want to do it purple. I want to do a lighter color, but I also don't want to do it peach. So it'll probably end up being more of a more of the like a off-white creamy color maybe, but with just a tinge of like light peach in it or something, just to get that look. So I'm doing the band and the edge, but the wider scallop section, and with the little beading work. I don't know if that's supposed to be beads or not, but yeah, I'm going to end up doing something different with that section. Here's another thing about markers as well. So the markers can go over each other. So if you have some little mistakes, so up here in where those loops are that I just finished coloring, some of the green spread into the loops, and then you put the purple over it. But in real life, that's what colors would do anyway. So you would see a little bit either as a reflection from the green, you would see it reflected in the fabric, or if the fabric has any kind of translucency to it, you'd see like the green showing through. So it actually kind of helps your picture to give you a little bit more maybe depth, and maybe, I don't want to say realism, but a little more towards realism, because you're not just going to have a t-shirt or whatever you're wearing that's just this solid color with nothing else reflecting on it. So even if you put even if you had a blue sweatshirt on, if you hold up a black water bottle in front of it, it's going to cast a shadow that's going to be not blue. So even when it kind of bleeds into the other areas, as long as it's not a huge amount, like you don't want a big splotch of green where it's supposed to be white, but it can help add depth to it. Yep, you got to work the markers, baby. Work the markers. I think I am going to use gel pen for the jewelry, though. The metal and jewelry. So here for the gemstones, I'm using the markers, but I think for the metal pieces, I'm going to use glitter gel pen. I miss my big earrings. I'm going to have to put on a pair of jumbo earrings again. It's like I used to be a lot more fashionable when I was younger and at work. Now I'm just like, dude, I'm doing good to get dressed and go to work, let alone look fabulous and fancy. Like I used to wear my heels and my espadrilles and skirts and a bunch of jewelry because I love my big jewelry. And I'd have makeup on more often than not. Dude, nowadays, probably for the last 10, 15 years, I'm like, it's a good thing I make it to work on a regular basis. So we're just going to make things easy. All right, we get up. Clothing is usually black pants and some colored shirt. Now, I may put on some makeup once every blue moon. That's about it. I'm like, I don't have time for that. And I'm not a morning person. I have to be up at the crack of dawn and then at work before the crack of dawn. So I'm like, yeah, no. We're not doing all that. Black pants makes getting dressed easy. So I have let's see. I probably have 6 pairs of the same black pant style. And then I have 2 or 3 pairs of black pants that are in a different style. So I have 10 pairs of black pants. And yeah, whatever color shirt I'm going to wear that day. Just there you go. Black is so much easier to get dressed with. So all these spaces on here that are left the book color, that's where I think I'm going to do a very light cream, maybe with a tinge of peach. So it's not adding a totally new color. And then the background, I think I'm going to go, let's see, what color are we going to go with? Probably blue. And use some Distress inks for the background. I guess the other video I need to do is Derwent ink tints. I did not do that yet. And I was supposed to do that for JoJo a long time ago and I didn't do it. So JoJo, if you're still watching, I think I'm going to do our buddy color on film and do it with ink tints. How's that sound? How's that sound, Lady Lou? How does it sound? Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you guys like buddy colors? Do you like buddy colors? I have to say, I have so much fun doing buddy colors. Sometimes I plan too many and I get overwhelmed and I'm like, okay, I gotta work through this. But I love doing them and it's so fun. Let's see. We got JoJo and Pixie and Deb and Emma and Ella, I think. And who else? I may be saying his YouTube name wrong. Caligracias. Every time I see the end, I just think, gracias. Hola. How are you doing? Hola. Hola, chico. ¿Cómo estás? Who else have I done buddy colors with? I can't even remember. But I think they're fun. It's so fun to sit there and do them. Da, da, da. Or as my girl JoJo says, butters. Butter colors. What if you actually colored with butter? Everything's better with butter. Everything's better with butter. Okay, do you guys remember that Simpsons sketch where the bums were sitting out there, the ones that were riding the train, and they were like, "Who needs money when we got feathers?" And they're sitting around the fire in the in the drum, tickling each other with feathers. Like, who needs money when we got feathers? Like, yeah, hilarious. I don't know. I can't decide what I want to do for my birthday. I'll do some kind of challenge or something for me birthday. For me birthday. Maybe I'll do like a my favorite things coloring tag or something. I don't know. Suggestions? Leave suggestions in the comment box below. Yes. Leave a comment. All right, y'all. I think there's only a few more minutes left, so I'm just going to let this play out with the music, and I shall see you guys later. Be safe.